don't do sex before marriage. If you do sex before marriage, whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're stupid. You're acting stupid. Don't do that. If you're a man and you take a woman out and you date her and you don't even consider marrying her, you are crazy. You have lost your senses. If you are a woman, and let me just stay with the man. If you are a man and you think like you want to persuade your woman, your girlfriend in your youth to have sex so that you might feel how the sex with her feels, so that you know, okay, she's good in the so-called bed and I can marry her. You're stupid. And God sees you and God will judge you. That's a stupid mentality. You are a fornicator. That's sexual immoral. That goes against the Bible, the principles of the Bible. And you should never be a man. You have an active relationship with a woman and you quit that, and then you jump into the next relationship and you're given an excuse. Oh, that was probably not the right person for me. So let me continue looking. That's wrong. Your brain is stupid. Your brain is out of your brain is not functioning right. You're not functioning as a man. You're not functioning as a man who has been created in the image of God. You should never do that. Jump from one relationship to another and using it as an excuse you're looking for the right woman. You are actually you are a fornicator. You are a fornicator. And it has consequences. And especially when I see it when I scroll through social media to men, especially when you see some woman talking about like God has given them a gift, God has given everyone a gift to share the truth, and what they're saying is true and right. And you see such a woman, she's actually giving good advice to people. She's actually promoting a lifestyle of marriage, that man and woman should engage in marriage. And these women you see, those few women you see that really encourage that and really actually lead society back to normal again. You see a lot of men comment to that page and like giving that woman a compliment, like, oh, you're so gorgeous, what you said is so nice. They are somehow giving that woman a compliment, and they are somehow trying to build up a relationship with her. If they would have a chance to be together with that woman, they would use that chance, saying, oh, they have been looking for a woman like her, but their past is like they had so many relationships prior to that. That is stupid. You are a hypocrite. Don't you ever go to a social media platform, or wherever in life, and you see a woman who is good looking in your eyes, like, I don't talk from the outside, I talk from her heart, from her character. You think she's a good woman? She is a good woman because God has created her, and because she's portraying herself as a woman, like a woman is supposed to behave, supposed to be. If you are a man and you are trying to have a relationship with that woman, and you're telling that woman, oh, in the past you had so many disappointments, you are a liar. You are a liar. First of all, you did not want to wait until you marry to have sex. You decided to have sex before marriage, which is the first error. Second error, you jumped from that relationship to another relationship. This is the second error. And from there you kept on jumping. And at some point of your life, you just decided to marry a woman, and you decided to break up, to divorce, maybe you even have children. And then you even have the nerve to go to such a woman who is free, who's actually a good woman, and tell her, oh yeah, my past was so chaotic. But I've changed now. I'm actually looking for a good woman. You're crazy. That's irresponsible. Go and clean up your own mess, Repent. Don't contaminate other women with the mess you have created. And I'm saying, don't have sex before marriage. I'm really serious, bro. I'm serious, bro, and even women, you too, I'm serious. No sex before marriage. You think we're living in the year 2024 and this society has changed? It has not changed. It has not changed. God's laws have not changed, you know? It's still not good to take another person's life. You should never do that. It's still not good to lie. You should never do that. It's still not good to be jealous of another person, envy another person. You should never do that. And with the same way, in the same way, it's still not good to engage in sexual immorality. You should never do that. No sex before marriage. I'm saying it again and again and again and again. And if you think that is right, I'm talking to he who has ears, let him hear. If you think that is right, spread that information. Spread it for yourself. Spread that information for yourself. Teach your children. Talk about it with your wife. Talk about it with your wife, how you will raise up your children, that your children will grow up like that. Having these values. Because this society today is toxic. If you haven't engaged in sex and you're not married yet, good for you. Woo! You are like diamond, you know? You are like diamond, I'm telling you. But if you have already engaged in sex before marriage, that's another thing. I want you to know you have done a mistake and you have to come to realize it was wrong. You cannot live today and have girlfriend, boyfriend, here, there, life is fun. You don't do that because, like I said, if you do sex, you intermingle with another person and both of you are too tight. You cannot separate from that person. That's why you have people getting married, and while they're even married, they're thinking about their exes. They're becoming mothers and fathers, and they're thinking about their exes back old. Oh, yeah, I remember her. Ah, the first time with her. Oh, it was so beautiful. But they're yet married. You know? It's very dangerous. Society has fooled you and tricked you. Bro, you better wake up. Stop all that. Stop it. It's a sin. It is real sin. It's not about you want to jump from one relationship to another. Maybe, oh, that was not the right one. Let me move on. Don't move on. Don't even play that game. That's a game you're playing. And you're risking your own life. And according to God's law, to the Bible, you are living a sexual, immoral life. Full stop. That's how it is. So stop it. Stop it. No sex before marriage. It's good. Let everyone live according to that. Especially the men. If we men, all of us men, if we engage in that, like if we say no sex before marriage, let us treat the woman right. The woman will slowly come to their normal senses back again. They will start to behave like women again. But if the men nowadays are behaving like savages, if you see the women from nowadays doing what they are doing, it's because the men have made them to be like that. The man is always ruling over women. Even though in today's society you think emancipation, women have their rights now, women have their rights, their power, because there are men in the government who have given these women the power, you know? It's still men who have given these women power over other men. So you have on the one side you have men who are dominating other men, and those men who are on top are giving the woman right to somehow rise up 50-50 with the man in today's lower class societies. Like here, our society, like giving the woman to rise up like that, and giving the woman even power to execute power over the man, to drive, like where you have men of nowadays thinking, what's wrong with the woman? Like, should I even do that? Because some men are really like, they know that the government is on the side of the woman, you know. But one secret at the end is that in God's perspective, man is always above a woman. So no matter how a woman nowadays behave or act up, you know, as a man, God has given you something that is always having dominion and power over a woman. And you should never misuse that. You should use it like it's written in the book, in the first letter of Peter. You should use it to treat the woman as the weaker vessel. You know, you should treat her with respect. You should love her. That is the power God has given to you to let it flow to the woman. Okay, that's how it is, and that's how it is supposed to be. Yeah. So please do not engage in sexual immorality in any ways. And I mean not only having sexual intercourse, like the penetration, I'm also saying any kind of sexual immorality. Don't do that. People back then did not do that, and that's the reason why we should not do that. Because you think you live in a society that has been emancipated or has been free, socially liberal, very very liberal and open, but you've been deceived. This is not like that. Nowadays we have more problems than ever. Why? Because you think this fantasy you're living in is reality. It's people leading you to the road to hell, to destruction, and you're not even realizing it. That's why today we have more diseases than ever. We have more problems in relationship than ever. We have so many problems nowadays, and people even having the nerve to think they're living in the civilized world. Stupid. Sorry, but don't engage in sexual immorality. Treat the woman right. I'm talking to you, man. Treat the woman right. If you as a man, we as the man, we can start the movement. We can say we want to live righteous. We can do it, and we can change the world like that. We have the right. We have the power to do that. God is with us. Peace.